So, hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer weiteren Runde Genshin Impact. Wir sind wieder zurück in Liyue, es ist mittlerweile Nacht geworden. Und wir sprechen jetzt mit Madame Ping, die uns diese Glocke der Läuterung geben soll. Genau. Und die Zhongli von
All
uns verlangt
things
hat.
must change.
Wir haben ja schon mal einmal mit ihr geredet, ganz am Anfang. Also mehr aus Versehen als gewollt. Weil ich eigentlich schon die Glaslilie eben haben wollte, die sie anstarrt. Also wir kennen sie schon, wir haben sie schon mal angesprochen. So, dann guten Tag.
Youngster, are you here to admire the flowers? But it's a shame. These glazed lilies have almost all wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
Wir wollen uns die Glocke der Reinigung ausleihen.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person, back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Wir können auch selbst suchen. Wir wollen dir jetzt keine großen Umstände machen.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Heißt das, die Hausschlüssel sind auch da drin?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Gut, dann ab in den Teekessel. Fancy. Okay. Ah, Alter, richtig schön. Also wenn das so der standardübliche Teekessel
Where
ist.
are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, This is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Okay.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Damn. Stell dir mal vor, ihr Haus sieht dann so aus und da sind dann überall so Schleime und riesige Spinnen. Aber echt krass. Also wenn das so die handelsübliche Seekanne in Liyue ist, dann hätte ich auch gern eine. Ist ja richtig krass. Sind da Drachenstatuen? Ja, ne? Da hinten. Oh, richtig cool.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place? Drop!
Fall doch runter, bitte. Bitte. Kommt jetzt auf diesen Ast hier. Fällt der runter? Ja, ich habe nicht echt keinen Nerv. Den ganz zu besiegen. Okay, Aufwind. Nice. Okay, ja, da drüben ist, das habe ich gecheckt, Spiel. So, jetzt war natürlich wieder die Kisten kaputt.
Was such a special teapot and the cleansing bell? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Spricht auf jeden Fall sehr viel dafür. Ah. Okay. Ich glaube nämlich nicht, dass ich das wirklich schaffe.
Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst?
Oh, sie
Why would she stay
offensichtlich
in
nicht.
the city?
Warum nicht? Ist doch auch schön in Liyue. Ich meine, man erkennt sie jetzt auch nicht wirklich als Adeptin. Also, ich meine, wir sind ja auch nur am Mutmaßen. Diese Spinnennetze, ne? Das ist so nervig. Ich habe die auch später echt gehasst.
No, my sword. Punishment. Shred till I'm dead.
Drop!
Ich wollte eigentlich auf ihn so ein bisschen Eisbrocken klatschen lassen.
You can't run.
Ha! Crumble apart!
Yeah.
Rosaria ist halt jetzt gerade nicht so eine große Hilfe, leider.
Feel the beat.
Ich habe eigentlich überlegt, ob ich Razor mitnehme. Aber ich wollte ein bisschen wechseln, tatsächlich.
Amp it up.
Dauert halt.
Lights out.
Starfall!
Ihn hier.
Huh?
Aber manchmal ist so vom Geo-Reisenden dieser Steinschlag halt echt wie
Rain cutter. You can't run. Yeah.
so, hat aber funktioniert. So, noch weiter nach
How
hinten.
many levels does this teapot have?
Da oben war noch eine
It would
Spinne, aber
be
ich
nice
glaube,
if we had one of these too.
ich will noch mal gucken. Das
Or
dumpfe
at
Gefühl, das
least
ist
we
eine
wouldn't have
Kiste.
to camp outside.
Nee, ne, das ist keine. Aber ich weiß nicht, warum sollte denn Spinne sein? Nee, ist keine. Okay. Vergeblich geguckt. Aber lieber einmal zu viel als einmal zu wenig. Ansonsten sehe ich da auch keine hier hinten. Doch, ich wusste es. Ach, ich hab's gerochen. Hier. Entweder hinter der Spinne oder hier halt vorbei an dem Dings hier.
Pyrotechnics.
War schon gut versteckt gewesen. Hätte ich nicht gedacht. Normalerweise ist es halt eigentlich immer recht offensichtlich. Aber hier, die war gut versteckt. Ich hab bestimmt schon eine übersehen. Aber ich habe die Panik immer, dass ich eine übersehen habe. Ah, da ist sie schon. Oh, das sieht richtig süß aus hier.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see.
Ja,
All
nice.
right, that'll do. Come on out now, children.
Schön, dass sie da wie so eine Rümpelkammer oben hat. Wie so ein Dachboden.
Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Ja, hat auch gut geklappt. Bist du ein Adept?
An adeptus. Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Was wäre, wenn ein alter Freund sie nicht zurückgeben würde?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We
No.
will. Thanks, Granny.
Das ist lieb. Da passt Paimon nicht rein. Schöner Ding. Schöner Vibe. Ach so, ich dachte, wir müssen gleich zu Herrn Zhongli zurück. Aber offensichtlich nicht. Ach, er wartet da schon, oder? Sehe ich ihn da? Ich glaube schon. Ja, da ist er schon. Dachte, der streunt noch irgendwo in der Welt rum. Warte, wenn er hier ist, musste er dann nicht auch an Madame Ping vorbei? Wollte er die nicht gar nicht sehen? Er wird schon seine Wege gefunden haben.
This is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Gut. Kennst du Madame Ping? Bist du auch ein Adept?
An adeptus.
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. but they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you, but our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Okay.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Gut, dann hätte ich gesagt, machen wir das doch gleich mit den Drachen kaufen. Kann mir auch schon denken, wo. Ich gucke nur noch mal kurz. So, da sind wir auch schon, um den Drachen kaufen zu gehen. Schauen wir mal. Hier bist du. Oma Sham.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Er ist auch sehr visiert in den Gebieten der Mode, Wirtschaft, Schmuck und Jadebearbeitung. Außerdem Tee, Duftstoffe, Flora und Fauna.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Paimon, rede nicht weiter.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes, these details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Ich wusste es.
Well, allow me.
Oh, hallo Child.
Hey, it's Child!
Habt ihr euch hier verabredet? Oder warum bist du hier?
No, I was merely passing through.
Ganz zufällig.
I see Mr. Zhang Li's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, There's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Ja, er führt also doch was im Schilde. Jawohl, ich dachte mir schon. Ist halt trotzdem Fatui, ne? So, dann gucken wir mal, nehmen wir uns mal die Hafenarbeiter.
Hiring help?
Den
Sure.
Kunst.
But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Okay, mutiger Abenteurer. Ich benötige 5 Kristallschmetterlinge.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
Das
A
ist
most
viel.
fair price.
Nein, 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 nein. Da gucken wir nochmal. Das ist echt nicht schwer. Geh irgendwie zu der Sphäre hin. So, wir machen mal so ein... So. Das finden wir gar
Let's
nicht.
see. No.
So.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Halsabschneider. Die fange ich in 2 Minuten. Das ist gar kein Aufwand. So, und der Hinz.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Wow.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will
Zhongli.
simply pay the whole sum.
Was ist denn mit ihm jetzt? Nein, so viel kriegst du nicht. So. 17.000 Mora. Ein bisschen mehr. So, 17.000 Mora, keinen Cent mehr. Jawohl.
This price'll do. No loss to me
Da
for a
geht sie
day's
wieder.
work.
So, jetzt, wo wir Hinz und Kunz haben, wen brauchen wir noch? Ups, sorry, Lan. Nein. Ach, jedes Mal. Diese Relinge, ich pack's nicht. Das ist jedes Mal das Gleiche. Immer wenn ich hier in Liyue zu dem Schmied will, ist es immer das Gleiche. So. Bist du da? So, wen haben wir hier? Den Kalle.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Yujing Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Recke, bring mir 50 Äste und 20 Bündel Holz.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
Zhongli. Jetzt reiß dich mal zusammen. So, wir machen, wenn der andere 17 bekommen hat, kriegst du 13.
Let me
Fast
think.
14.000.
Deal. This price is reasonable. I'll hop right to it.
Gut. Wundervoll. So. Dann gehen wir noch mal zu Child, dem lieben Herrn Giraffen. So, wir haben alles erledigt. Und du alter
All
Plot-Twister?
finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
Nee, machen wir nicht.
Does that mean you know what he's after?
Weißt du nicht mehr in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Der will mit Sicherheit das göttliche Herz
Next,
haben.
we need some everlasting incense.
Geoarchon.
For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora.
Wie
Now, if
bissig
you'll
er war.
excuse me, I must be going.
Der war gerade richtig bissig. Das gefällt ihm gar nicht.
Definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Mhm. Gut, dann würde ich sagen, das war's für heute. Ich mache mich langsam auf den Weg zur Boo Boo Pharmacy und dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge, wie wir die restlichen Erledigungen erledigen. Und dann eventuell vielleicht schon den großen Adeptenabschied für Rex Lapis sehen. In dem Sinne, vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen und dann bye bye.